is Keith Marcus, and I'm the owner of 817 Social Media Marketing. And I just want to start off by thanking you guys very much for joining us today. This is our web series. It's called Market My Weekend, and it actually is this is the first official installment of our series here. Yesterday I sort of posted like a little bit of a clip, sort of explaining what we're going to be talking about and what we're going to be doing with the show. And to add to yesterday's little clip, I also wanted to let everyone know that we will be heading out and going on the road and interviewing various businesses and bands and other facets that use social media and social media marketing, and how it's helped them and made them some money, and in some cases hurt them, bad reviews and such like that, things to look out for. But overall, we're going to be talking about anything that's trending in social media, from pop culture to actually I even had read an article that we'll be discussing a little bit further today about a 3D printing machine that is printing Oreos from tweets. And I just want everybody to, let that sink in for a second. And I literally just said that there is a machine that is printing Oreos from tweets. And yeah, you heard me right. But yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. So that's pretty much our format of what we're going to be doing with our show. We hope everyone enjoys what we have to say. We hope that you laugh a little, you learn something, and hopefully at some point we'll blow your minds along the way. So let's get right into it here. As I'm sure you've seen on Twitter, they have the South by Southwest festival that's trending, and for a good reason. It's a gigantic festival. Takes place every March in Austin, Texas. It got its start in 1987 and just has completely exploded in its popularity ever since. It consists of the three main parts: the music, the film, and the interactive festival. And which the interactive festival is what we're going to be, discussing a little bit more in depth. But they also have the other areas that they have added this year, focus on education and ecology. So there's some really awesome things that are going on at that festival, and I really wish that I was there, because I'm sure, I'd be having a great time and, be posting some stuff from there with some interviews from some bands and stuff like that, which would be pretty cool. But, unfortunately this year I'm not, and, I have a friend who lives in Austin, and he was actually commenting the other day on Facebook about the traffic that this has been causing, since the festival is, pretty much kicked off yesterday. And, it really comes to no surprise. I mean, there's more than 2,000 bands or acts, whatever you want to say, that are, going to be performing. And what's it called? Just got a little tweet, or actually a message from LinkedIn, social media. That's how it works. It happens. Anyway, so we have there's more than 2,000 acts, and some of the bigger names are like Coldplay, Lady Gaga, Soundgarden, Nas, and even Willie Nelson. And there's tons of other bands that just sort of show up and play, and, it's just, the music part of it is crazy, and, really, really missing out on that. But let's discuss the other part of it, the interactive aspect of it. Some big things took place at this festival, even going back not that far, but still, a few years away. 2007, Twitter actually got its start there, and they sort of launched their idea of, limited characters and so on, and, brought us into the world that we're into today. And so we have this festival sort of to thank for the stepping stone of that. And also Foursquare sort of, for lack of a better term, checked in 2009 there, and it's drawing approximately 30,000 people from 57 different countries, just sort of that particular part, which is really cool. So it's really global and, very interactive, hence the name of it. Speaking of Twitter, the Chevrolet Tweet House has returned to the South by Southwest Festival for the 5th straight year. And here's something that is actually near and dear to our hearts. They will be discussing the innovative startups and how they've been successful. They'll be looking into people who have been inventing and innovating technology, and how they're going to be bringing it to us in the future, which is cool. The let's see here. They will be discussing the startups and also how Chevy approaches new challenges and the combination of their ingenious thinking and their startup-minded partners, and how they collaborate and so on. I don't want to leave you guys in suspense any longer, so we'll discuss it right now. The 3D printing machine that prints Oreos from tweets. So I will read this exactly how I wrote this down, which is something that I had come across on a blog. And it's one of the craziest things, honestly, that I've ever heard of. It's, what's it called? They're printing Oreos and in a real-time fashion. So you can tweet something and the machine will print the Oreo from the Twitter-style trends that are out there. So it's something that, honestly, I have no idea how the heck it works, but I think it's pretty cool. And it says that the 3D printed Oreos are completely edible. They will be assembled within a couple of minutes by the machine, letting the snacker choose from a dozen varieties. So that's pretty cool. And the marketing effort includes the hashtag #EatTheTweet. So we love fun little marketing things like that, and it really doesn't get better than the combination of that's actually a perfect example of directly social media and Twitter being affected, with social media marketing and what they're doing. So it's pretty cool that it's something that's out there and something that people will be talking about going forward, and will be a good example of the combination of business and the internet and social media. And with that, I'd like to thank you guys again very much for watching our show. That's actually going to be it for today. We hope that going forward, that you'll enjoy the rest of our videos. We'd like to invite you to please check us out on Facebook and give us a like. Look at us on the web at 817marketing.com, and please follow us on Twitter at 817marketing. We hope you join us tomorrow for another episode of Market My Weekend. And remember, please imagine, create, and thrive. Thank you. Have a good one. Take care.